there's this quote in this book called Gene Keys by Richard Rudd. And he says, start how you wish to go on,
Mm.
right? Because whatever seed that you are planting, that's what's going to grow.
Mm. Mm.
No matter no matter how often or how little you water it, no matter how much you change the environment, like those seeds that you plant, like there's only so much you can do. Like you're going to get that plant and that plant can thrive, but it's like you just have to accept that how you start is how it's probably going to play out. And so
Mm.
if you start with this, kind of haphazard energy and kind of slapping things together because you want to do an event, but you're not quite sure why. Or you want to do an event, but you're not quite sure why you're choosing that itinerary. Or it's like you don't have this compass or guiding light for all the decisions that you're making. And so what ends up happening is that you end up attracting like a haphazard audience too, and yeah, it doesn't have the same coherence, it doesn't have the same focus and the same result because of that, you know
100%. I think it's undervalued how important curating who's in the room is, because as much as the offer that's made from stage or the agenda, it who's in the room, like they're co-creating that magic, if you will, with you, and they will feel it when they're in lockstep with each other, and they'll also feel it if they're not. Yeah.
oh, 100%. And remembering too that yes, we all have logical buyers in our audience, but really at the end of the day, everybody's looking for a feeling.
Mm.
And so you can add all the bells and whistles and whatever, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the intention and you don't have that clarity and you don't know exactly what you're offering, you you're not going to have the right people in the room, and they're not going to get the feeling that you want them to get and that they want to get too. And you're not going to get that feeling either, because that's
Mm.
what we're all looking for. The host, the staff, everybody is looking for a feeling. So I always like, for myself and my clients, I'm like, let's just start there before we even think about
Mm.
the details, before we even think about the launch strategy, before we even think about the branding or whatever. It's like, what is the feeling that you're offering to these people that are going to be there at the event, not just as a guest, but present there
Mm.
in the room.